welcome to your daily news roundup with me, Esther. Let me know where you are watching me from. Here are 5 major prevailing circumstances that may cost Ruto his second term in order of the weight of their possible impacts. Global economic trends. Kenya, like many other nations, is not immune to the effects of global economic shifts. This means that the external factors such as fluctuations in commodity prices, trade tensions, and the aftermath of COVID-19 pandemic, current wars in Europe and Asia have significantly impacted Kenya's economic stability. We can acknowledge the fact that there has been a global inflation challenge, but the measures that have been taken to raise revenue in Kenya to cushion us against the inflation might drive this country to its knees. For example, the increased taxes to build our economy is like standing inside a bucket and trying to lift yourself up. Number 4 is unemployment and underemployment. A growing population and a mismatch between available skills and market demands have contributed to high levels of unemployment and underemployment. This not only poses as a social challenge but also hampers the country's economic productivity. We all know the current situation in the country and promises about labor that we are going to export. For instance, the president already said the Saudi Arabian government has this week asked for the first 2,500 skilled workers who will be sent to the Gulf country to work. Number 3 is corruption and governance issues. While corruption is unheard of in countries such as Denmark, Finland, New Zealand, Norway, Singapore, and Sweden, it seems to be the order of the day in Kenya. Corruption remains a persistent challenge in Kenya, impacting the efficiency of public institutions and deterring foreign investment. Strengthening governance and anti-corruption measures is crucial for a fostering and conducive business environment. The lack of commitment to fight corruption has seen people freely empty government coffers without shame and go scot-free. President Ruto has, however, sounded a warning starting with the officials in the health sector. Hopefully, he will follow through to help restoring honesty in management of public funds and his hopes of 2027 presidency. Number 2 is drought and climate change. Kenya's economy heavily relies on agriculture, making it vulnerable to climate-related challenges such as droughts, erratic weather patterns, and insufficient water supply pose a threat to food security and the livelihoods of many Kenyans. In case you have not done this already, please subscribe to our channel. Number 1, we are going to talk about debt burden. President Ruto, while campaigning, promised to deal with extensive borrowing, but as we all know, so far he has now borrowed over 1.2 trillion Kenyan shillings. So, despite the brave face we are putting, Kenya will still suffer and the debt ceiling might be raised further. This may make the economic situation in Kenya to be worse than where it is. If Kenya continues to suffer, President Ruto may find himself in Sugoi in 2027 as opposed to State House. One pressing issue is the country's rising debt levels. Kenya, in its pursuit of development projects, has accumulated substantial debt. Serving this debt has become a significant challenge, diverting funds that could otherwise be invested in critical sectors such as healthcare, education, and infrastructure, and feeding the nation. Until next time, this is the Daily Roundup with Esther Alai. See you in the next video.